What role do prophets and apostles play in the church?
Yeah, that's a good question. And they play a lot of roles. Let's go ahead and look at some of what we find out in Doctrine and Covenants 107 about those roles. In the 30s, it's sort of laying out the different quorums and what their role is. And in verse 35, it highlights a specific role. It says, the 12 being sent out, holding the keys to open the door by the proclamation of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and first unto Gentiles and then unto the Jews. So the 12 have this one role as witnesses of Jesus Christ to the nations, to be missionaries. But then if we go back, we find out about another role, and that's a role within the church as witnesses of Christ. So we know that the president of the church and his counselor are leaders in the church, but the 12 were called to be prepared to take on that role too. In verse 24, it says, and they form a quorum equal in authority and power to the 3 presidents previously mentioned. So they serve alongside them in that role. And in that role, they're also witnesses of Jesus Christ. If we skip ahead to 30 and 31, it says the decisions of these quorums, the prophets and the apostles, or either of them, are to be made in all righteousness, in holiness and loneliness of heart, meekness and long-suffering, and in faith and virtue and knowledge, temperance, patience, godliness, brotherly kindness, and charity. Because the promise is, if these things abound in them, they shall not be unfruitful in the knowledge of the Lord. Within the church, as saints, we constantly need guidance. And that guidance comes as Jesus' apostles cultivate his attributes and work in his way.